Alright guys, we're back here with another tip video for Insurgency Sandstorm on console. So I wanted to kind of go over my playstyle, how I've been playing lately. It's been a lot of fun, really effective, and that's the use of flashbangs. On my last loadout video, which has been working really great for me, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check that out. I talked about equipping 2 of these flashes because these things are so much fun and they're really useful. Kind of hilarious actually when you hit someone with them and you run in there and they got their hands over their face and you get an easy kill off of it. They actually kind of feel overpowered. Overpowered is probably not the right word. I'd say realistic is the right word, because I don't think it'd be too much fun getting hit with one in real life either. But as you can see from the clips here, I'm using them to defend and cap objectives. If I see a standoff between teammates and some enemies down a hallway, I'll throw them down that hallway, run down there and kill them. I use them if I'm hearing footsteps in the room next to me. I'll bank them off that wall around the corner and then run around the corner once they're flashed to take them out. They're just really useful, and I think they're kind of underrated. And I do think they're better than frag grenades because, first of all, frag grenades cost more. They take more time to blow up so people can run out of the way. And if you cook them, now you're kind of exposed sitting with this grenade in your hand for, 3 or 4 seconds. It leaves you vulnerable to getting killed. So I just think flashbangs are the way to go. And then I'm always on the lookout for flashbangs on dead bodies. Whenever I'm running around, I try to pick up flashbangs for the most part. I'll pick up other grenades too if I have to, but usually just the flashes so that I don't only get to use them when I die. So moving on, I want to talk a little bit about map awareness. Now I think people that play COD, Domination especially, will have this already, but I think this is something that's relevant to talk about. So whenever I can, I'm always looking around the map. I'm seeing where my teammates are spawning at. I'm looking at those blue diamonds. I'm looking at where they're spawning at, what flags are being capped at the moment, and we'll see that here in a short clip I have. We'll just touch on this for a second here. So when I'm looking in front of me here, I see I got about 5 or 6 bros over there on C. We're taking C. I look over to the right. It looks like B is getting capped, but I noticed I had a buddy that was running towards B. So I look over towards A. I don't see anybody on A. This is the most reasonable place for them to spawn at or for them to try to come and cap. And as you can see, we had a couple people that were sneaking over here trying to take A. And of course, defending a position is just as important as capping one. So I was able to take those guys out and we were able to keep A. So another little quick tip I have here, which might seem kind of obvious, but I tend to do this in other games and you can usually get away with it. But in this game with the fast time to kill, it'll get you killed. So let's say you peek here and you have enemies that are right there that are hard scoping you, and you couldn't get the shot off to kill them and they already start firing. Don't peek again thinking that you're able to take them out, because if they're hard scoping there, then they have the advantage. So you want to go to a different window or a different area and kind of surprise them. You just want to remain unpredictable as much as possible in this game. Now a tip I have for clearing rooms, what I do is I always start with a nade first. I'm always picking up nades whenever I can. I can't stress that enough, because if you can lead with a nade before storming a building, you have the advantage. So I start out by looking at the small side of the room first. I'm securing that there's no one in that corner, and I kind of just move around, clearing the room. I put my back towards that corner where I know no one is at, because in this game, if you get shot at in your back, because the time to kill is so fast, you have no chance to kind of turn around and kill them like you can in other games. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show you guys before I go here is in your settings menu under game, make sure you have the allow contextual key hints checked on, because this is what will allow you to be able to read the guns and the grenades that are on the ground on the dead bodies to pick up. This is really helpful. I believe in my last tip video, I had this checked off. So I wanted to correct that because this is a real crucial thing to have on. So I think that'll do it for this video. If you found these tips helpful at all, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.